Okay, so what I have here is a bag full of ink pen cut-offs. So I'm going to do a bowl out of these, but what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to pull these bigger pieces out for other projects and just go with, say, these smaller ones that have holes in them for the project I'm doing today. So now this is from a viewer, I believe it was Donald, but thank you, Donald. We'll get this into a bowl as soon as I pull these bigger chunks out of here and see what I got left, see how I can do this. It might be a couple different pours. We'll see, because I'm not quite sure how I'm going to hold them all down at the moment. Maybe I'll put a piece of plywood on top and try to hold them down. So let me get some of that set up and we'll go from there. I added a few of mine to it too, because I had a pile sitting around. So these ones are a little bigger. I made a couple of these for other people. It's honeycomb in some other colors. This is a Zach Higgins blank that I'd purchased. I believe it had cholla cactus in it, and this was something I did for the 4th of July, but this is really difficult to turn with the metal in it. It doesn't like to stay together. And then my most recent, anyways, so we're gonna try to put these in here. Look at that one, still got a tube in it. Yeah, we'll go with all of them. Why not? Alright, so a couple on the floor. Thought it'd be interesting to see if I can get all them air pockets out of there. Let me get set up for some resin and we'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 separate pours. I'm going to go with the 2-to-1 high performance resin for Total Boat and slow hardener. And the reason I'm doing this is so that these things don't float. I want them to set up, and I want this first layer to hold them together, so when I put the second layer on, it doesn't float and I have a gap at the bottom. So I will show you me mixing this one up. I might bring the other one in just when I'm pouring the second one. So if you didn't see me mix it, yes, I'm going to pour 2 pours, but this one is the only one I'm going to show you. We're going to go with 500 grams of this. Now here comes the fun part, so pay attention because I get a lot of slack for this. I'm going to put 225 grams of this into this 500 grams. I know that is not 2-to-1, but if you get the data sheets, it calls for 45 grams per 100 grams. Just pay attention to that. Use a calculator. Tell I haven't done this for a while. My arm hurts. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Ah, yeah. Had a couple little holes in it. Had one here, something in there. That's to be expected, I guess, with the way I poured it. But other than that, it doesn't look bad. Total Boat, 2-to-1, low set. Okay, that wasn't a bright idea. Let's try something else. Okay, I'm gonna do some sanding, probably up to roughly 600 grit. See what we can get going here. We'll come back in after that. I'll show you a little bit of it. That's about it. Get some holes fixed. I'll probably use some super glue. Maybe I'll fix those now. So the dirty on here is of course from the aluminum honeycomb in here, but that's fine. I had a few pinholes that I couldn't get to go away no matter what I did to them. They just like chasing a rabbit hole, like that one there. I don't know where it was going, but I'm gonna leave it. Shine juice. Okay, so I am not gonna put any in here because I have a logo I'm going to drop into there and put resin on, and I want it to stick, so I'm not going to put any shine juice in there. Only on the outside and the outside. And hopefully this mix isn't that off. 1200 RPMs and some shine juice. A bit too much on there, I can tell. Because it's dripping all over. Woo! Alright. So you see where my fingers are? We're working on the skin, but it's hard, but it's still a little wet. You got to build the skin on here. Get it hot. This has to be dry, so the more wet you have on this, the longer it's going to take to get this buffing in here and get that shine. But you want that skin on there, so it'll be hot. Oh, and it's really too hot. Oh, buddy. Woo! All right. Alrighty, so that's one coat, and I think I'm going to leave it at that. Maybe go another one. Some of the wood goes from shiny to dull. I shouldn't even bothered fixing that with CA glue. It looks like poop. But anywho, as you can see, it's got a skin on it. Now this is still a little bit wet. And I see other people, and I like want to yell through the screen to correct them, but they keep getting this wet, and it doesn't work that wet. Get a coat on, and you need to get this dried out with a skin on it in order for it to buff this polish into it, or buff it shiny anyways. You can't get that buff shiny if this rag is that wet. Alright, so I'm gonna go a couple more coats, but I'll come back, turn this over. Check this out. That's 2 coats of shine juice. That line is the hot glue on the inside here. See my finger on the inside? We're working pretty good. I think I'm going to leave it with 2 coats. It looks clear enough and shiny enough. I'm happy with it. Okay, so I'll switch to carbide because apparently it's a bit brittle. It's been sitting for a while, and this resin tends to get harder if you leave it. So I was having a really hard time with chip out, and the carbide cutter just works better for it, I guess. I know I'm way over there, but y'all can deal with that, I think. more shine juice. Ow! I'm burning my fingers. Alright, well that looks pretty good. Like I can see waves and scratches in it, but really it's clear. And it's it's really good. It doesn't look like glass, but it looks really good. Now the fact that I can see those is probably because it's clear. But other than that, I like it. So I'm going to put a couple more coats on and we'll see y'all. Nope, I got to put the bottom in it still. So, but anyways, I'm going to put a couple more coats on and we'll jump right into putting the logo in the bottom and get that going so I can get this over to the sticker board. Total Boat 2-to-1 with a fast set hardener. Alright, so see that right there? Ha ha ha! We're going over there. And hopefully I can stop it with some pressure. We'll see. Uh-oh. Where's it supposed to go? That way. Alright. Alright, we'll give that an hour or so and should be done. I'll see you at the sticker board. Alright. So I got stickers. Stuart Kaplan, the wheelchair artisan. So it is right. It's so tiny. Thank you, Stuart. I haven't sent one out yet because I just got these today. So I will ship these out. Actually, today's Wednesday, but I mean Friday. So it's on its way, Stuart. Thanks for the sticker. I put the other one on the pressure pot over there. One or two other. I got another Log Cabin Bowls by Doreen Bowden. Bowden? Shorty and Power GML Grant. Yeah. Well, it's a magnet, so I'm not sure. I'll stick it on the lathe somewhere. But thanks for the card, the nice card, and the magnet, Doreen. I'll get one back to you here as soon as possible. Same thing. Actually, I've been sitting on that one for a while. I forgot I had it. I'm sorry. My bad. Here's the other one that came today. And actually, I should have held off on this, but anyway. So Randall Black, I got your sticker also, and we'll get this one up on the board. What are we gonna put, Randall? How about right here, right next to Gil and Heath Knuckles? How's that? That's a big one to be next to, Mr. Heath Knuckles. Anyways, Randall, I got one. You got one right up your alley here real soon, Randall. So he sent me a nice letter. As I'm reading it, it sounds like he just started high school. And his focus is on making knives and blacksmithing. So I'm working on, I didn't actually make the knives, but I'm working on the scales and installing them. So that's coming. We'll get your other little guy on the pressure pot. And then I got to thank Don for the ingredients for today's project. For the all the pen blanks. I didn't use them all. I saved the bigger ones for maybe another project. I'm quite happy with how this turned out actually. So, I mean, it's just got the shellac on it and the clear resin with all the pieces in it. I guess that could have turned out better. What it did is it shrank down. So this is the wood. So I might lay another little bit of resin on it, but I need this to be ready to go. So I can finish running. But other than that, I'm happy with all the pieces, and the air that I dealt with wasn't bad considering all the air pockets that should have been probably in here. The cat's in my barn. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. So give her a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I'll put some pictures up at the end. Thanks everybody for stickers. Jessica. Taco Bell. Actually, his name's Taco, but I call him Taco. Barn cat. Apparently, they didn't feed him. So pictures at the end, and we will catch you all next week. Have a nice weekend.